I worked to get this going. Why? Stop it! Water rolling. Gary,
What?
that's disgusting. I have great music playing to cover up. Tell me you're lying. Please don't take your phone into the bathroom, please.
I
This
did
is
not.
disgusting.
I did not
Gary,
take my.
look.
I did not take my
Brazilians
phone to
are
the bathroom.
signing on to hear you pee.
I
Was
didn't
that
take
you?
my phone in there. I took my AirPods in there, but I didn't take my phone.
Well, I'd be glad all you had to do is pee. That would be terrible. Listen, folks.
Jonathan.
That, my friends,
Jonathan.
that is a beautiful man singing with the angels today.
Indeed.
Gosh, I envy him.
Yeah.
He's probably throwing a big jam party for Ravi Zachariah.
Yeah, you're right.
He
You're
lost
exactly right.
some great Christian, fun folks and brilliant teacher. Boy, I don't even talk to you about the Facebook world I had this week.
You know what? I saw it. Let it go. Let it go. Okay.
Yeah, I let it go, but it still hurts your feelings sometimes. People are so ugly. But you know what I heard? I heard they're like, because of my political stance, there's trolls.
Yeah.
They get on there just to stir up some trouble. So I know that. So what have you been doing this week? Look at me, Gary. I am in an undisclosed location.
Well, I
cannot tell you it.
It's not 100% undisclosed. I see an ocean, and I know that sand. So yeah, you're not that undisclosed.
Well,
you're not undisclosed.
I can't tell you where we are.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think I'm coming down. I think on Tuesday.
You're not supposed to. You're only supposed to visit a friend of a friend of a family.
There you go. That's you. No, I'm coming down
my
there.
Friend,
I'm coming
my
down
friend
there.
Invited me.
I'm coming down there. With
no money exchanged hands. I'm just saying.
I'm coming down there with my wife and my little girl because for the last 2 weeks running, it's every day. Papa, ocean. Papa, ocean. Papa, ocean. Oh, she loves it.
Oh, she does. Yeah. My son did. My daughter did too. My daughter had a beautiful olive skin growing up, and so I relaxed a little bit around as a mother. My son is the color of the sand, so white, and so it was a constant, just rubbing him down, constantly.
Yeah.
Because just so that he doesn't burn. Because I grew up in Myrtle Beach as a kid. And my mother was an ER nurse at the emergency room. And the kids that would come in there so sunburned, you just want to slap the parents. So I didn't want to be that parent, that just didn't. And I will say it never goes away. We were at the undisclosed location earlier, and someone had a little baby, and they're all gooing and cooing. And I'm like, okay, did anyone lotion this baby down? Scared at it, yeah. We're like, if she's going to get some lotion out in a minute, I'm going to have to go over there and say something. You can't help it.
Speaking of your trolls, I just realized I need to apologize. They're changing the name of this company to Native American Motorcycles, and this is one of the older shirts. So, I'm sorry about that.
Are you lying? You're so lying through your teeth.
No, they're changing the name.
Are we going to get ugly notes because of your Indian motorcycle shirt?
They're changing the name. They're changing
about everything lately. And I will say, let me just say this to my Facebook friends. I love you so much. And so many of you jump on and defend me. And it's such a precious, precious thing.
It is sweet.
I'm a big girl. You don't have to do it. Don't stir the pot. I delete them. If they get really ugly, I delete them.
Stir it up.
Yeah,
stir it up.
Hamaza Harana is trying to sell his Dr. Amozi G herbal
Uh-oh.
truth that if you have a horrible disease, get on the what? See, there we go. We
What's
got
his
the
name?
troll.
What's his name?
Hamza something.
Just give me the Hamadza.
Hamza Harana.
Okay. Yo, Hamza, we have one message for people like you each and every week. Coming from me personally. Here you go. This will be in English. You can translate it later. Bite me. Get off the stream.
That's it.
I
That's
hate that.
That is his speech. That is his speech. Okay, I have another one little thing to share with you, and then then my brain capacity is very limited. Okay, I don't know how. I have to figure this out because this week it seems like everybody in Facebook land is making an avatar.
That's good.
That's my avatar.
I
even made myself have bags under my eyes on purpose. And my hair got the Donald Trump swoop. I always have had that.
Right.
Because I'm Catholic. I try to make it as real as possible, but really, my mouth is not that big.
No, it's bigger.
Okay, well, there you go.
You didn't hear me.
Yes, they did. And the half of the world agreed with me. So what you been doing this week? I can't believe we're sitting here apart. Maybe you'll be nicer to me since we're so far apart.
I don't think I'd count on that.
But also, I've been eating out. People down here are getting out and about.
Oh, yeah.
I see no one with a mask on. The wind is blowing the virus off of us. It's sunny and gorgeous.
Sun kills it. Sun kills it.
I just don't understand it, though. Why? Why are there people? Okay, did you hear about the church in Mississippi that got burned down because some jerks said they shouldn't have church?
Yep.
We are in the middle of Christian persecution.
Well, yeah. There's no question about that. No question. No, they're getting singled out. We're getting singled out without question. If you can go to Costco, you can get gas, you can go to any grocery store, and I can't go to church? Really?
Right.
How's that work?
Right. I saw a meme this week that was so funny. I got to tell all of you this. I saw a meme this week that says, if your child can't walk through the graduation line, maybe they could just go to Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's, and someone could announce their name over the loudspeaker because that's where everybody is. Nuts. Oh, you froze.
With 2020.
In the middle of your clap.
The graduates of 2020 coming through the washer dryer section at Home Depot. Come on. I love that.
I think it's a cute idea since they're going to do that. And then our governor in Tennessee just announced that groups of 50 can now gather. Is that what it was, Mary Beth? Groups of 50 can now gather.
Groups of 50? 50
or
what?
Event. 50 people can gather for an event.
What if there's 50 like right over there, and then there's 50 right over there, and there's 50
Ooh,
right over there?
Well, we're debating about how some of us are going to go back to work. This is what my promoter called wanting to talk about driving movie theaters. That's where I might have to go do my comedy. Seriously? No! You don't want to stand there and tell a joke. What am I going to say? Flash your lights on your car if you think I'm funny. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no feedback. I just would rather wait till after the election. You watch how quickly.
This will all be good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't realize it. This wasn't as bad. Yeah. Oh, the numbers didn't come in like we thought. Yeah, that's
the miracle. The miracle happens November 4th. Count on it.
Oh yeah, and yet at the same time today, my friend who's a banker and she's here in the undisclosed location with me. Am I allowed to say that? No. She was doing a little bit of work, and then one of the persons that she was doing a mortgage for, or something like that. Anyway, he was talking about a death in his family, and they can't have they're not allowed to have a funeral.
No, I can't stand it. That really, well, that takes us to Jonathan.
I'm sorry.
Let's take a second and talk about Jonathan.
Oh,
because that guy.
Everybody thought he was my brother.
He was amazing. He was an
So
amazing guy.
talented. No one heard about it. It was 3 days later I finally heard that Jonathan Pierce had passed away. Still don't know why. They said it was complications of heart surgery.
49 years old. He had a heart issue, and some complication took him.
Brilliant, incredible singer. And then he had incredible interior design stores that he started, and he did an interior decorating show that was amazing.
He was a very pretty man. Very pretty man.
He was a very pretty man, and he got in a door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he was for people like you with no hair. And why are you eating? I'm starving. Stop eating. What are you eating? Peanuts, of course. Yeah, Mr. Healthy. Well, all that to say, I'm very disappointed at the minimal news about Jonathan Pierce's death, because he was a great contributor to Christian music. He sang with the Gaither Book Band. He sang a little while with the Imperials, I think.
He did.
He had an incredible solo career on Curb Records.
Yep.
He had some great songs about how much he loved Jesus. And I get so aggravated. I almost said the P word, but I get really, really, really aggravated when we pick and choose who we lift up. Now, let me tell you, Ravi Zachariah, I had so many of his books. I listened to his teaching and his preaching, and all of America and India should mourn the death of Ravi. And I totally get it, and he's still in heaven. But Jonathan was a sweet man too, and he deserved a little mourning. Well, and I'm mourning.
There's this whole window of time. There's been a bunch of people that died, not necessarily from COVID, that just died, and they just go. Well, we all do that anyway to some degree, because our attention span is collectively that of almost a gnat. Right. But in this time where nobody takes the time and goes through the effort or gets the honor to stop and grieve at a service or some live broadcast of their service or something, I think when this is over on November 4th, there should be a giant memorial service and honor all those people. We should do that. Yeah.
You know, my friend Chuck has a friend, an acquaintance that passed away from COVID. But other than that, I've still not met anybody that's been around anyone or had a loved one that passed. And
I'm not even talking about people that
my friend Joseph Watson. Go ahead.
I'm not even talking about people necessarily that have died of COVID. They just died during this time.
Oh yeah.
You can't have a service, nothing happens. It's like, we'll do it later.
Well, you know what? And the truth of the matter is there are going to be some things that are going to be passed in legislature and all that stuff, kind of sneak it in while we're all busy over here with the COVID. They're going to do something over there.
But no, they're not. No, they're not.
Relax. If I look this way, if I look this way, I'm looking at you.
Hello. Wait. No. It still has to have that scrawly Donald Trump signature for it to be law. Relax. It's all good. They can pass whatever the heck they want to. He's not going to do that.
Tell me that. Glenda's faithfully over here in the corner getting all the comments that we miss. 98% of all COVID persons recover is what Janice Henderson says. Our aunt passed away in Colorado and we couldn't go. Isn't that horrible? Of course, I know they don't know if you're there or not. And my brother, who you met at Branches last week, my brother doesn't want to, he's always saying, oh, don't, just throw my ashes somewhere. I'm like, oh no, I want weeping. And when I die, y'all better rent a room. I want weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth. I want
it's not going to happen.
Yes.
No.
I want some fancy, I want some party. I want Earth, Wind, and Fire to play at my
that's
room.
Different. That's going to happen.
I want them to carry me out to Brick House. That's in my will. Can you believe it?
I do.
I do believe it. Because, you don't want to give away your jokes. But it is. It's in my will that Earth that play Brick House. She's in the house when they take me out of the church.
She mighty.
Yes, but it is. I do hate that you don't get to love on the families together when you're grieving. What are y'all talking about? My girlfriends are conspiring. What? What? Oh, you had to cook. Mary Beth.
Chonda Pierce, Facebook.
What?
I'm telling my host, my buddy, how to listen to us because I've got these things in. So he's hearing half of the conversation and he's going,
Who is your buddy? Tell us about your buddy. He has lots of guitars.
This is my buddy. This is my buddy Kenny. He has
Hi,
a fabulous house. We meet here on Tuesday mornings. I have a group of incredible men, prayer warriors / friends till we die kind of bunch of guys. And yeah, Kenny's amazing. And his wife Cindy, I'm pretty sure, is cooking me some kind of amazing Italian chicken thing. Is that what's coming?
Mary Beth is making meatloaf. Meatloaf that has sausage. I watched her mix it up. It's got sausage in it, ground beef, cottage cheese. What's the other secret ingredient? I'm getting cottage cheese, chili sauce, and chili sauce. And meatloaf.
Okay, the cottage cheese makes me want to give it a shot because that's curious. That's curious.
We'll have a. Oh, it's in our cook. She goes, tell them it's in our cookbook. We have a girlfriend's cookbook. We ordered a whole bunch of them to take on the road to sell.
Is it out? Is it available?
Oh, and then all this happened. They're sitting in boxes in my living room. Tease me about all the time.
That's like my records. I tell people, they printed up more of these than I can personally use. So
we have some in the garage. Listen, my kids, I don't know if your kids ever did this, but my kids were raising money for a missions trip. So they had a big yard sale. Everybody was supposed to have yard sales. So they had a big yard sale. So they put some of my projects out on a table. And a lady comes by and says, oh, do you have any more of these? This girl is so funny. They said, oh, we might have a few in the garage. They were selling my stuff in a yard sale to raise money.
That's awesome.
Yes, you're right. Melanie says, tell them to order a cookbook. I will say, they're really cute.
What's it called? Sisters? What's it called? What's
Sisterhood.
Called?
Sisterhood Cookbook.
Okay.
Yes. And it's got fun pictures of all the girlfriends and stories of girlfriends.
How do I find it?
You can find that. You can find that cookbook. Why, thank you for asking, Gary. You can find that cookbook online at chonda.org.
Right?
Yes.
What about Amazon? If I'm just stumble onto Amazon, is it there?
It's not on Amazon. We're not that.
Well,
$3 and we'll pay you.
I don't like cottage. You have my conservative. I don't like cottage cheese. Well, you can put ricotta cheese in it, I guess. No. Well, then you just can't have any of it. Where do you go? Look, everybody's going crazy about cookbooks. Woo, woo, woo!
See, now you're gonna have space in your garage.
Yes. She goes, if we sell a lot of cookbooks, the next time we're doing this, we're going to be at St. Thomas.
Trust me, it won't be as much fun. It will not be as much fun.
Yeah. All right, so what you been writing this week? I'm so dying to know.
I haven't written a lot this week. I have not. We've been in Memphis.
That's what I want to know. So how did it go?
Honestly, not particularly great. She's fine. Everything's fine. But we got there and Sunday night, and nobody bothered to mention to us that only one of us could stay. I knew that we couldn't go into the treatment stuff, but nobody said that we couldn't stay together. And any kid, especially a special needs kid, certainly any St. Jude kid, it's a team effort. It's not. I don't know how single parents even begin to do it. It is a team effort. Kenny knows. He chased her around this house last week. We came over for dinner, and he spent the night chasing that little monkey all over this house. So, yeah, and when we got to that point, And the blessing in our situation is that she is not high risk in her thing. They did get it all the tumor they got. The checks have all been completely clear. Everything's fine. And I finally just sat down with the head of the neurology department's nurse and just said, okay, here's what I think. I think we should get in our car and go home. And you should call us when this place gets back where it was. And she completely agreed. We got in the car. We always do the zoo when we're leaving town because she's crazy for animals. The zoo was closed. Zoo was closed.
Oh, man.
Wait for it. I found the Tennessee Safari.
I heard about this. I heard that the cars are lined up for hours.
They're printing money in Bells, Tennessee. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. You buy these tubs of food, basically horse chow or whatever, and you drive around, and there's camels, there's giraffe, there's buffalo, there's every goat imaginable, every kind of impala, antelope, deer, you name it, they got it. And it all wants to eat you and your car. And it was so much fun.
But that kind of makes it exciting.
It took me an hour to vacuum out my car once we got home. It was hilarious. You could have fed a small country with food that we had on the floor because they grab it. And they're not idiots. They you think they're going to take a bite. No, they're not. They're going to grab the edge of it and go like this, and then it's just going to go everywhere. It was fun though.
Oh my God! But I bet Ava Rose loved it.
I'll show you the videos. They're hilarious. It's very, very funny. As it turns out, and I don't think you and I have had this conversation. She's kind of a little bit of like an empath with animals. They all love her. They all get calm around her. It's really an amazing thing. Yeah. So she was way in her element, big time. It was fun.
Yeah, that's precious. I had some friends that took their kids out to that safari thing, and they sit in a car line for like an hour. It's like everybody dying to get out and do something. But, here's another thing I want to say about undisclosed location where I am. We sat at this undisclosed location down on the sand. It was really sweet. People are being respectful of their distance and all that.
Sure.
But you see so many families having a picnic, and the quarantine has been hard on some situations because there's abusers in the house. There's terrible people that you're stuck with, But in some instances, the family time has been very, very sweet. And we saw evidence of that in the last couple of days down here at the beach, is just watching little families having picnics here and there. But yeah.
We've talked about it. We've talked about it before, but we have to be careful to not lose all that we've gained. Like, it's easy to look at where we are now and think about what we're losing, what we've lost, all the jobs, which is horrible, all the death, which is horrible, all that stuff. But we have gained so much. Every family you see is tighter than they were.
Yeah.
We can't lose that.
God is in the business, and it's in the Bible. He will work all things for good. He doesn't cause these things, but he'll take any situation, and in his hands, he'll make it work for good. And I will say, right, and it's a promise. It's not just, I'll think about it. No, he says he will do that. And when you lean in on him, it's amazing. And even right now, I'm watching the sunset. I need to take this out there so you can see it when you sing. I'm going to do it.
I want to see it. Okay.
It is the sweet thing. We're sitting here and we laugh and joke about our girlfriend time and all that. But I will tell you, not a single one of us takes for granted for 1 second that look what we get to do. Look what we get to see. Look what we get to experience. And even though there's some of my girlfriends that are here that's struggling with their jobs, not knowing what it's going to look like, Can you see?
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful? So look, guys, there's still life out here in the world. Families are still out there playing and having a wonderful time. There is life. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
And now
That's
I know
awesome.
I've been running in Nashville the last couple of days. Sorry.
It's pretty today. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, was it? Oh, good.
Yep.
Oh, look, now my hair blew up. Thanks for that.
No,
now I'll never get it. His hair.
No. It looks more Trump-like than it did.
It looks more Trump-like. You know, you really know how to flirt with a girl, my brother.
It's a gift.
My girlfriends were laughing at us today when we were talking, and I hung up and I said, this is exactly, my brother used to be this way. He was such a cut up and would tease me terrible. And then he got really serious. He got a PhD. That messes you up. You are such the brother. Sometimes you're a jerk, but
I have
all
a
little sisters say that. All little sisters say that.
I have a DOH. You know that.
What's a DOH?
I'm a doctor of humility.
My girlfriends are they don't believe me.
When you see
it, in your body.
When you see it written, it's pretty good. Gary Chapman, dope.
That's Simpson. So I wrote all these things down I've been wanting to talk about.
Has anybody been saying anything? Because I can't see the comments here.
Oh, just commenting on how they love the sunset. Hello. Oh, they were telling me, oh, wow, I'd love to know. Just love you, Chonda Pearson, met you a long time ago. Somebody asked about Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
I grew up in Myrtle Beach. I don't know what happened to that. I lost it. Can't wait to go to the beach. Parking lots are closed. Have you, well, it keeps skipping. Something about Kathy Lee Gifford. I missed that one. Oh, here we go. Have y'all hung around Kathy Lee Gifford? She's in Nashville now or something like that. It went so fast.
Yes.
I know you have. But you hang out with the little.
Well, she's awesome. Kathy Lee is awesome. Kathy Lee's she's regular people, big time.
Yeah, she is. She's really great. I hung out with her. Does an EDD. Oh, peanut. Somebody should throw a peanut.
What?
It makes me so happy to see Gary. You are so funny. Well, somebody does an EDD.
I missed that.
Mess me up. Beth Batson. No, if it's from Trevecca, you're good. I missed the comment about sunset is beautiful. We had rain and cold here in Ohio. So, I will say this, thinking about going back to work. If you go back to work and you say, hey, I'll go back to work, come see me, you're going to look like a jerk. Because I got some mean notes when I posted this thing about us. I said, don't be a hater. Florida, you're looking good. I know not everybody on my page is probably Christian. They might think they are, but they've been acting very ugly to me.
Well, here's the fabulous news. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You know that. You know. I love the fact that you still care. That's beautiful. I don't. And I'm just telling you, freedom. No, the freedom lives in the space where you just don't care. We've had this conversation. It's what happens when you get old. You're just not there yet. I am. I'm older than you are.
Well, it's not that their opinion of me defines me, but I do try to take in consideration. Now, have I done something that would cause someone to stumble?
Yeah, that's very kind. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Oh, that's nice. That's very kind.
Did you see any old guy on the beach today wearing black socks?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, wait. He is your example. He's your leader. He doesn't care. That's why they do it. You get to a certain age and you just stop giving a, and that's where he is. And you're almost there.
Well, I should have given him my number then. That's the man I'm looking for.
That's your guy. That's him. There's your rule. Don't date anybody that doesn't wear black socks.
I had my profile so wrong in my head.
I
thought Matthew McConaughey would come and bring us an umbrella drink, for heaven's sake.
No, you want the guy with black socks. Better if he's got a metal detector. If he's got a metal detector, he's your man.
Wait, Robin,
he can provide for you.
They have to have black socks and a Speedo. No, I draw the line there. I won't even tell you what we girls call those bathing suits.
Wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what you call them. But if you hang on. Here's another. You need to write this stuff down. It's important. If you find a 60-year-old man in black socks that can actually pull off a Speedo, marry him.
My girlfriends are laughing at you. I don't know. Someone prayed over me that I truly believed in and prophesied over me that I probably wouldn't get married for a while, because I think God really wants me to learn how to do what you're talking about, how to not care what everybody. I think God is really wanting me to be secure in who I am alone before anything to the equation of me.
I agree.
And that's hard.
Well, I agree and I disagree. And this is not a scolding thing, because I know how you feel. It's being complete in who you are in him. He's your man. He's your man.
Yes. And he is. Absolutely.
I know.
Yeah.
Just lean into that, and that guy in the black socks and Speedo is going to swoop you off your feet.
I hope we see one tomorrow. I'm going to send you and Cassie a picture of my new boat. That's so bad. Oh, so what's Cassie doing these days?
Right this minute, she is visiting with a friend. Eva Rose is having a little play date, and just some friends down the road, and they have little fabulous kids, and then we'll meet up later, and we'll have some late. I wish it was that meatloaf. The more I think about it, but I don't think it is. I don't know what we're cooking today. I cooked ribs last night.
Ribs one night. She made the most delicious barbecue ribs one night.
I did it last night.
She made homemade pimento cheese versus snack on all week. She made homemade chicken salad versus snack on. My girlfriend is a chef. It's amazing. It's really amazing to have her in our lives. And she is on the keto diet, so everything she makes is pretty healthy for us to eat.
Okay, wait. This is all taking shape. This is taking shape as we speak.
And
black socks, rocks a Speedo, keto chef. That's your man.
Perfect. That's my new profile. That's who I'm good. That's my fleece before the Lord. That's my fleece. My Speedo is my fleece before the Lord. That's so wrong. But she also keeps poking me on the table to tell you she lives how far from St. Jude's?
20 miles.
20 miles from St. Jude's in a very beautiful home. And she loves to bless people that come and visit there to stay at her home.
Oh, really? Oh,
really?
So that changes everything.
And she's a chef, and she has the most amazing swimming pool you've ever seen in your life. Eva Rose would go nuts.
Okay, well, I'll be there June 7th.
June 7th. Done.
You might have to help move then.
Oh, well, then you might have to do a little labor for it, because she's moving. She's moving into this new house with this spectacular swimming pool. Her catering has been very successful.
I can move. I'm a mover.
Also, her husband is one. Oh, yeah. You just did all that to show that off.
Which way is the beach? Is the beach that way? Oh, it's right over there. Yeah.
That's an old man muscle. You need to get some sun.
I know. I'm coming. I'll be there in a minute.
I ain't coming. I'm leaving before you get here.
That's probably best.
But the really good thing about this place, Cassie would love it. I don't know where y'all are planning to stay, but the whole thing is wrapped in windows.
Oh, that's great.
You can see the ocean, even when you're peeing.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
Because at my age, as the waves crash.
No, I get it. Yeah. No, we're going to be further west, but not far. Not far.
Oh my! Your cookbooks are sold out. It says online.
I'm trying to.
Look at that.
We'll just leave a message on the Chonda Pierce page. I'll contact.
Glenda said, please leave a message on the Chonda Pierce page. They're not sold out. The bookstore just doesn't know that there's more boxes than most.
But look at that, though. You sold out online. That's beautiful.
Oh, my gosh. Nancy Hansen says, I just joined in. Is this your new boyfriend?
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, I had a little moment of nausea. I had a little moment. No, Nancy, this is my brother from another mother. The other says, Gary, my husband Rick Welburn says hello from Florida.
Oh, no kidding. Hey, Rick, that's awesome.
Hi, Rick. Was he a songwriter or something?
I can't remember, but I remember him.
I said, Glenda, please tell Chonda to wear more sunscreen. I know. Do you see? Look, this chin got no sun. This chin got lots of sun. And this chin got a little bit of sun. And this little chin went, wee, 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 wee. Oh, my God. I rarely make you fall and laugh.
That was good. That's funny.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I have surgery Tuesday. I want you to come by to the hospital and pray over me and cry like it's like a big deal.
Okay, I can do that.
I think Glenda just has to drop me off at the door. They don't want to let her come in. I have to go up there.
They're not going to let me in. They're not going to let me in, will they?
No, nobody can go in. I have to go face this alone. This is another challenge the Lord is doing for me. I've got to make this challenge. So I'm having this removed. Where is it? My tumor.
What?
There's my tumor. See my tumor?
That's your head.
It's a tumor.
It's not that it worried.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Do you see it? It's not a tumor. Anyway.
I can't see what you're talking. Are you messing with me? Because I can't see it.
I'm not. Oh, look, he's putting his
see.
On. See? Look. It's hard as a rock. It's like a horn.
That's your
horn.
Skull. Your skull's been hard as a rock.
Exactly. And they say they usually come up in your hair and nobody cares and nobody sees it. Mine happens to come right here. And, oh gosh, look at the roots, y'all. I can't believe I'm showing this online.
Can they do something about that while they're in there?
Melanie just fell off the chair going, oh my God, I can't believe you're showing this. Look at this gray. Look. I'm kind of liking it, though.
What?
It makes me feel like I'm mature.
You're not. Let it go. So
you're not. Let it go.
So let's go back to your budding. Are you a unicorn? Maybe you're a unicorn.
Well, with my unicorn, it's off by a few inches.
And it would be. It's you.
No, it's not shifted around. They call it a bone calcification. If you feel your skull, well, you can feel yours pretty easy.
I can. I have tumors everywhere.
People get them. It's not a tumor. They say it's called a button, and they take a little chisel and a hammer and pop it off. That's what they say.
Hey, you know what? I can do this for you. I'll take care of this. You don't need to go to the doctor. I have a hammer.
Honey.
If I had a hammer.
Oh God. I'd hammer on your head. Anyway, but all that to say, I hate to get put to sleep. I don't know if anyone else is like that. My son had one, same spot at 16. He's now 30. Did he ever have it taken off? She didn't tell us that part. Anyway, my son has one too. It's funny. He has one, but it's like in his hair, so it doesn't matter. It's not great. It's sparkly highlights. Andrea. Nice. She probably believes in unicorns too.
Can I get some more coffee?
Yes. You need more coffee?
I'm having to ask my waiter for more coffee.
Kenny?
Yeah.
No way on him, Kenny. He's not worth it.
Come here, Kenny.
Poor Linda. She's had the night off. She's waiting on me tonight.
Come on, Kenny, lean in. Here's my waiter, Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Sean.
So good to meet you. Thank you for letting Gary invade your house. I like your guitar.
Gary invade your house.
You're welcome.
She likes your guitars.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Y'all both ought to come over sometime and do this over here. We'd love to have you.
We should come do it here sometime. They have a great space out back. Hey, somewhere else we need to go. I don't want to forget this. We need to commit to this publicly. We need to go drive through the Tennessee Safari while we do this.
Would that be so awesome?
It will be unbelievable. I promise. It'll be so funny.
But I'm telling you right now, the rhinoceros comes after our car. Those are the ones I'm scared of.
Hey.
Look at everyone going, I love Kenny. Hi, Kenny. How come Marshall Hayden loves Kenny?
Who?
Marshall Hayden.
Oh, yeah. Marshall's in the Tuesday morning group. He's one of us. He's in our group. Marshall is like 20, 21 years old and just brilliant and gorgeous and godly. He's an amazing guy. He's awesome.
Oh, is he single?
He is. Yeah.
How old is he?
21.
How old is he, Gary?
I think he's 21. He may be 20. He's the child in the group. However, he's considerably wiser than I am, so figure that.
I will probably be arrested for that. And so, wait, we've got a good question. It's a comment.
What?
It's a comment from somebody named Rick says, maybe the doctor will be wearing black socks on Tuesday.
Hey! There you go.
But if he's wearing a Speedo, I ain't getting it done.
Well, I got a feeling most of those guys wear very little under scrubs. So you might be thankful if he's got a Speedo on.
Oh, that's disgusting. Hey, buddy, it's good to see you. I missed that I'm not in the room with you.
You too, but that's all right. We'll get it back together before you know it. Is it? It's not late, is it? What time is it?
Yes,
no,
it is.
Nah, we're good.
Gary, you aren't loud enough. I hear Chonda fine. Well, that's the problem of the century.
Alert the media. We know. We know. Yeah.
Oh, gosh, it's terrible.
It's because her voice cuts like a knife. That's why.
Look at my fingers.
I see them.
That's my Christian finger.
I know. Christian finger. I get it.
I wish there was another finger I could share.
She flips me off like this, and she just did it.
Well, tell her there's your coffee.
Oh, got my coffee.
I got the black spot, the socks, and the Speedo on the way.
Black socks and Speedo.
Kimmy. He also has a wife.
No, Kenny's going to wear them.
So.
Kenny's in better shape than I am.
Yeah, but he has a wife, so it doesn't matter what Speedo he wears. Take us out, my friend.
So I'm sorry you did not walk on the beach for the sunset. So now your mission is to get up early tomorrow morning and do the sunrise at the beach. Because that's when the guys in the black socks will be there. That's when they come out.
No. Well, you know what? I don't mind being single if that's what it takes. Sunrise, that's when the sweetos guys are there.
You ready for me? You ready for me to render?
Oh, I've been waiting all day long.
This is one of my favorite old hymns. Far away in the depths of my spirit tonight, there's a melody sweeter than song, in celestial like strains it unceasingly falls. Oh, my soul, like an infinite call. It's peace, peace, wonderful peace, coming down from the Father above. Sweep over my spirit forever, I pray, in fathomless billows of love. And I am resting tonight in this wonderful peace, resting sweetly in Jesus' control. For I'm kept from all danger by night and by day, and His glory is flooding my soul with peace, peace, wonderful peace, coming down from the Father above. Sweep over my spirit forever, I pray, in fathomless billows of love. Come sweep over my spirit forever, I pray, in fathomless billows of love.
I love you, my friend. Amazing. Good to see everybody.
See you next week.